I don't know what I'm doing. So I just got this camera. It is supposed to be for podcast purposes, but I need to learn it first. So I figured I would take like a vlog thing. A lot of people ask if I could post on YouTube, but like I'm so bad at posting on YouTube. Like I don't know what to do. So here's me trying. Oh my God, the quality of this camera is insane. My arm is not long enough. There we go. Okay, so I have already worked a few horses this morning. I have 2 lessons coming up, and then I just have an appointment with somebody who wants to come, inquire about training. So that's pretty much what my day looks like. I already fed the horses, of course. It's like, I think it's noon right now. So I just came in, got a bite to eat for lunch, and so now I am going to go get ready for my lessons and work a few more horses. So let's go do that. These are my assistants here. This is Ace. That's Titan. Puddin'. There's Puddin'. Hey. So I'm just gonna get in my ride and go ahead and start up again. Okay, so I just got up here. I had Pickles tied after I worked her. For those who don't know, this is my new lesson pony. And she just has patient issues, so she was tied for about 45 minutes. I know some people are really against leaving horses tied, but it's so good for them, and there's no way she could hurt herself. I didn't leave her tied for very long, and she's standing so much better. Before she was pawing, neighing, and just being a nut. So if she's gonna be for kids, she needs to learn to be patient and calm. So I'm just gonna untie her now and go take her back to her stall. All right, so this is Lena. I figured I would kind of introduce everybody for a second, because if you don't follow me on Instagram or any of that stuff, you're like not gonna know who any of these horses are. So this is Lena. She's my barrel horse. As you can see, she is blind in one eye there. Oh, there's a fly on you. But she still runs barrels really nicely. So yeah, she is my barrel horse. I got her at the beginning of summer, and yeah, I'm kind of just going to exercise her around today, because I took her to an open arena last night and she was a little bit spicy. So I'm just gonna kind of let her stretch her legs out and get that exercise going again. Okay, we are ready to ride. I am just going to be riding Lena in my smaller pen today. I don't really have a need to go down to the big arena, because I rode her in a big arena yesterday. So we're just going to do like drills and stuff in my smaller pen. In the viewfinder I can't see myself, so I hope that's not what it really looks like. But yeah. Okay, so I'm filming this from my phone. My camera is over there. But I just wanted to talk about hot horses and a tip I have for, hang on, let me see if I can make this. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Okay, I just wanted to talk about dealing with hot horses and an exercise I really like to do to help them. So a horse that's hot, right, usually just has a lot of anxiety, or they, they just anticipate things, like Lena here. As you can see, she just tried to trot. But I would say Lena is not, she's really not that bad. She is kind of hot, but she just kind of knows her job. Like I was saying, horses that are hot usually just have a lot of anxiety and they anticipate a lot. So one thing I like to do with hotter horses is I will do a lot of transitions. So when you transition them into a trot or a lope or whatever it may be, it's important to then do a downward transition to then kind of bring that anxiety back down. So when we ask them to trot or lope, we're bringing them up here, getting their, whatever, their hotness up. And then when you bring them back down, it should bring it back. You should, at least wait until you hear them, sigh or kind of puff out their nose and stuff, because that will tell you that they are starting to relax again. And so the more you do this, the easier it will be for them to relax. So it's just like with a person with anxiety. You know, you do exercises to practice bringing yourself up and getting yourself anxious, and then bringing yourself down and relaxing again. It's the exact same thing. So with Lena here, I'm gonna go ahead and ask her to trot, and literally all I do is just put my hand forward and sit, and then she goes. So again, she's a very forward horse. And then if I wanted to lope her, all I have to do is sit and then put my hand forward and she'll lope, just like that. Okay, so her energy level is going up right now. I'm just kind of trying to keep myself relaxed. And she's gonna kind of blow out her nose in just a second here. There we go. Okay, so you may lope your circles and do all that. And then I'll just kind of ease her back, bring her back down to a walk or a trot, and then I'm just gonna wait for her to relax before I do anything else again. And so it's going to vary from horse to horse. Maybe they get just excited around the barrel pattern. So what you would do is start them on the pattern, and when you feel them get, you know, too anxious, then you just break them back down, wait for them to relax. And of course, you know, alley issues and whatnot, anxious horses, that could all be due to pain. It could be due to an issue they're having. So you want to roll all of that out first. But if you know that it's not due to any of that, then this is a really great exercise to do with your horses. So while I was talking right there, she kind of went and took a breath. So that's telling me that she's starting to relax again. I'm just kind of trying to keep her on a loose rein. She's just really forward. There we go. Now she had a lick and a chew right then. Okay, so now that she's back in her relaxed state, then I'm going to bring her up again. So I'll just put my hand forward and sit. There she goes. Okay. Okay, so I've been loping her here for a good minute. So now I'm just going to ease her back. And you don't have to make them stop right away. A lot of the times it's better to just slowly slow them down because, you know, if a horse is truly hot, the slowing down part is not their favorite part. There we go. Good girl. There, so now I'll just wait for her to relax again. And like I said, it's going to vary from horse to horse. It may take you getting comfortable going faster on them and them being comfortable going fast as well and not getting anxiety about it. So, you know, start with this kind of small deal and then work your way up. So if they start getting hot, when you ask them to go a little faster on the pattern, just do the exact same thing. Find a big arena, ask them to go a little bit, and then just bring them back down. Just do your transitions up and down until you feel like it takes them very little time to go from a, you know, a run to a walk and relax. So you'll know when they're relaxed when as soon as you break them down, they break down, number one, easily. Number two, they do something like that and give you a sign of relaxation and can just walk out on a loose rein.